technical artist, and so the intro was made. It's actually a simulation cloth, and here I have some particle work I did with Exocortex. Basically, I took their experimental plugin and I was tasked with creating the workflows and programming to go behind it in ICE. Here is some real flow work I did to try and gain a contract, and following it is the actual simulation I did for the project. So there's a character, multiple water jets on him, and here's his walk cycle with a bit of just like a simple walking loop, and basically I did all of his animations this way. Here's just to show that I also know how to do compositing. As a technical artist, I know many aspects of the 3D pipeline, including compositing and editing, and I can also animate in a pinch. So here's a few animations I did. This next character is actually for an iPhone project I did. So I modeled, rigged, animated. I also do procedural animations. This is also my rendering as well as animation. This next project is also rendering again. So as a technical artist, I'm experienced in many different aspects of 3D. I'm usually expected to do many different things. As well as modeling. So here's just an example of a quick model turnaround here. So modeling, lighting, rendering, all parts of being a technical artist. Here's some tools now. I've written various tools for torque and iPhone exporting. This is a torque exporter I wrote which does batch exports. So I just selected 3 objects here and just exported them. The real trick here is that I basically turned Maya into a more flexible world editor. For torque, for example, had a data block which you would have to manually create massive amounts of text data, positions, rotations, etc. And here I basically wrote a tool that would gather all that and export it for you. Here I have a volume detection I used from my skinning algorithm. It's an automatic weighting and weight setting tool for rigging and skinning. Basically you have a shape that defines where your weights will go, it shares weights, etc. Kind of mimicking the weighting in 3ds Max, except you control the shape you're telling it to look for. Here is a follicle tool. It's good for creating things like buttons or horns and things that stick out of a character that you want to follow the character, and this way it'll automatically set up the connections for you and it'll follow the normal of the face as well. Here's just a quick showing of a rig that's both FK and IK at the same time without any switches being needed. It's more of an IK splined, but it as well as supports rotates and translates. Hope you enjoyed it. Now hopefully you'll give me a job.